Hello there everyone and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again playing some Faster Than Light. We were potentially going to do this last night, but then I decided I was going to bed. But we are here now. I've spent most of the day working on the Executor for Empire War Expanded, and now it's done. I literally just finished it 15 minutes ago, and I'm ready to play some Faster Than Light. I was thinking about doing a mapping stream, but I've just been doing so much mod work all day that I thought I'm going to play some FTL. So let's go with the Kestrel again. I don't want to do the rock thing, and I don't want to do the NG thing. Well, what are the... Yeah, let's do the Kestrel. Okay, so let's start her off here. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But to get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. It's tempting to rush for the sector exits, but exploring is the only way to upgrade your ship. Try to get as much out of each sector as possible. Hey there, Kevin. I'm not too bad. How are you? Well, that's kind of annoying. Let's jump here, 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 here. We'll keep going on a little round trip there. As soon as you arrive, you receive a Federation encrypted message. A rebel ship has been terrorizing the local civilians in this system. Please seek and destroy it. Let's go looking for it. You spend some time looking around, but your scanners cannot pick up any trace of the rebels. You prepare to move on. Okay. That was lame. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Send an away party. Intruders on board. And I will open all doors. All interior doors. I could do this and then turn off the healing. Or keep the healing on and do this. But let's see if they end up... Yeah, let's see if they end up coming to us. Well, they got closed, so... Then let's close all doors. Alright, I need to close these doors again. We should be fine there. Then we'll need to send someone to fix the weapons, fix the shields. This has been a really shitty way to start off the day. I don't want to waste the... Yeah, we need to do it. This is just terrible. Like, what a shitty first round. Please die. We accept your surrender. Like, Jesus Christ. This is just terrible. What an absolute shit start. Seriously. What is this nonsense? Okay, go heal that. Can you fix this hole in the floor? Like, Jesus. That is our first encounter. I almost just want to restart. Like, that is like, first battle, triple intruder. What the hell? How do you even justify that, game? Yeah, like, I almost want to restart, but... Because we got fucking shit all for winning that, even. Yeah, I hate to do it, but, like... We're gonna be so behind from that. That's sad. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Demand their surrender. Burst laser on the shields now. Do it on the engines next time. Let's do that. That was a much easier fight. 18 scrap. The ship was apparently transporting weaponry. However, nothing seems to have survived the battle. See, it was all justified in retrospect. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Intervene to defend the outpost. The ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by these scouts. Take this on the house. Alright. Enough of their nonsense. Lorne is our helm, I think? Yeah. And we'll save those positions. These stores are a bit too close to the start. Oh well. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There's some unencrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in and listen for anything interesting. Overhearing their conversation, it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Offer your services. They briefly scan your ship and inform you that you are not properly equipped for this type of mission. Oh, you don't want to give me a teleporter? Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. I think they'll surrender and offer one, right? So, I think we're going to do that. And we'll take the surrender with what they offer. There. Save some scrap. Your sensors are picking up a distress signal call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a Rebel freighter. Let's attack them. You power on your weapons and engage the Rebel ship. No! There. Yeah, they just surrendered immediately. So made a mod for Star Detector that's in FTL ships. Huh, interesting. Their ship looks to be on the verge of destruction and life signs are fading quickly. Quickly try to rescue the crew. Despite your efforts, the majority do not survive. The sole survivor offers to join your crew and helps you strip the now derelict ship of useful components. Epic. Alright, I may as well have him man the sensors, even though we're kind of looking to... have him fight. May as well do it that way. How squadrons? I really enjoy squadrons. Multiplayer, especially if you have people to play with, is fantastic. Alright. Oh, no problem, John. Hey, Marmar. The ship starts to power up the FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Okay, well, we're gonna hit that with the... You know what? I'm gonna hit that with the Artemis. We're gonna hit this with the burst laser. Not too bad, Marmar. How are you? Nice. The ship breaks apart and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. More fuel, a drone part, some scrap. Let's go heal up a little bit more. No real time to go to that distress signal. We could kind of loop around the top, but whatever. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. We can intervene to defend the outpost. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. They were not epic, but we are epic. Having the Zoltan is kind of weird because they always, if you send them out of the room, it just messes up the power. I've been using way too many missiles. I usually don't bother. Well, glad you're having a good day, Marmar. Got 2 missiles back, 1 drone, 23 of those. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. 4 fuel, 23 scrap. Let's power that up a little bit more. And on to the next sector. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Sell 6 drone. Well, you see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. And we do have extra, because fuck drone parts. Next sector, do rock controlled or abandoned. Let's go to the rock no, that's missiles. I don't like missiles. Let's go to abandoned and see if we can get some of the Lanius. The sector was the site of many major battles between the Federation and Rebel fleets. Strangely, there's little evidence of those battles remaining. How do we get the Lanius cruiser? Let's see. Unlock 4 ships, excluding the Kestrel. Unlock earning 2 of the 3 Lanius cruiser. Unlock. Okay, that's. So Lanius, you need to unlock 4 others first. Wait, you're supposed to be here. Jump. You arrive at the location of a recent battle. Judging from the debris, some settlers attempted to fight off a number of small Lanius ships, although it's impossible to say who instigated the aggression. A few skirmishes can be seen in the distance, but more notably, a lone Lanius ship is firing on a heavily damaged civilian freighter. I assumed it's a freighter, it says vessel, but let's not think too much about me. Charge your weapons, and tell them, don't be so unepic. Yay, put him on fire. Yeah, you gotta put out the keep him on fire. Don't let them hit us. There we go. The Lanius craft breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Well, first we got 32 scrap, a fuel, and a missile. They respond, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you. Help you like you helped me." So we get a heavy laser and 16 scrap. I mean, if we can power them both, we may as well. Hey, tech. Oh shit, I jumped back. I did a dumb. Well, I didn't want to go all the way around anyways. A Federation science craft is docked with a few Lanius ships. You hail them and ask what's going on. "Greetings! We have been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Lanius, although we've been making little headway in deciphering their language. Ask if they have anything that could help your mission." "Sorry, we don't really carry much equipment that would be of use to a military vessel." You thank them and prepare to move on. Well, sucks to be us. Oh, that would have been able to get to the one we were at. Alright. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes onto your screen. "Those metal bastards think they can just absorb half our engines and leave us here to die? I hope you understand the need to take your ship by force." Alright. Good job, everyone. Alright. That was a successful invasion for someone. Mantis are just great. Gotta love Mantis. Alright, if we jump now. Yeah, Nexomon will usually be at midnight as well, but I wanted to do some FTL. If we lose this really fast, maybe I'll pop over to Nexomon, but... Nexomon is a Pokemon clone that I've been playing on the channel recently, Ymir. A ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. We got a missile, a drone, and 22 scrap. When can we expect a video showcasing the finished Executor? Probably next week. Or this weekend. Because I've got actually 2 more news posts going up in the next 2 weeks. 1 per week. That's how numbers work. And then we'll have the Executor showcase, probably the Dreadnought type showcase, and the Mandator showcase over those couple weeks as well. I mean, I don't think it's legally actionable. It's very similar, though. A Lanius ship is slowly salvaging what remains of a small research station. It's hard to say if it was abandoned or attacked by the Lanius. Like, it's sold on Switch, so I assume Nintendo's aware of it. We will not accept your surrender. Need to time those better. You think you could run EAW on a laptop? Yeah, I have a laptop that I run EAW on and do some work on. I'm gonna have a Terry's chocolate orange rip-off piece. We got 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and some scrap. I don't want to heal that last little bit on John, because he'll just screw up the power again. It's the downside of Zoltan's. And I guess we'll do what we've done for the last couple, where if there's any donations, then I'll name a crew member after the donor. Do we go to the store, or do we go to the distress beacon? Let's go to the distress beacon, see if we can hit the store on the way out, maybe. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting the inhabited planet, an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help. No. Yeah, that was... We don't have an ion weapon. I should have just left it alone. I thought you'd get the chance to do nothing once you see the options. Now I'm sad. What do you think about the Resurgent with the Nebula? I mean, the Resurgent is super powerful. It's significantly better than, like, an ISD or similar. So, there's no way one Nebula would beat a Resurgent. Another distress beacon. Let's see what's in this one. The Mantis ship in the systems look like its distress beacon is malfunctioning, likely due to the Lanius ship mining their hull and subsystems. It doesn't look like the Mantis ship lasts much longer. Let's attack. Lanius don't seem to notice you yet, but they will. Launching into the fray, you target the Lanius vessel. Alright, let's hit the shields on that. Let's hit the weapons on there. One missile, which we spent, 32 scrap, 1 drone. Not bad. The Mantis hiss and click, angry at being saved and angry at themselves for needing to be saved. They part ways with some scrap metal that is no longer attached to their hull and a few missiles they can no longer use. So 3 missiles, 26 scrap. So we ended up making out pretty okay on that. And we get to a store! A large transport ship undergoing maintenance hails you. Greetings, friend. We're getting out of this sector as soon as the coolant shaft is fixed, and I suggest you do the same, Frieza. I half expect those damn metal freaks to come and try to melt down our ship at any moment. We're trying to offload some inventory. Interested in buying something? Drone control, clone bay, or hacking? No. And get Vivimord and Davion. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need like a slug or something. Defense drone. Like, we don't really want drone control. May as well just get some of that. And we leave. Pretty decent store run. You've arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive at the beacon located in a civilian star system. A nearby colony contacts you. We've got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you have time to find it? Let's go look for it. You spend some time looking around, but your scanners cannot pick up any trace of the rebel ship. You prepare to move on. Alright, thanks for that. Zoltan controlled or Mantis controlled? I don't think we've really done many Zoltan controlled. We've done a couple, but let's go there now. You've entered Zoltan territory. The species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of fair hearing. Let's go here, 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 then to the store. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears the small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Let's send the rock crew member in. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppression as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die down. Got an explosive replicator. With most of the fires under your control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. And we got 47 scrap. That is just so much stuff. Okay, and we get, like, basically twice as many missiles. Oh, did I remove you? There. My bad. Didn't fully heal them, but whatever. Here, 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 and then we jump, yeah. We have a lot of fuel, we have a lot of missiles. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station. Until you're able to jump away, the hostile space station, your sensor will be disabled. You should deal with these... I mean, we have a really good crew for fighting off boarding. Yeah, Resurgence use cryo crystals. Alright, now that they're out, you can go and get healed. There. I guess I should send Bovie in to finish off his healing. There we go. Now, we're all good. We can jump up. There are a few more zealous in their customs checks in the Zoltan. A team of border police beam on board. There's just a little confusion over your weapon licenses, but things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. Alright, Artemis, I'm gonna rocket the shields. Heavy laser that, and here, let's heavy laser and burst laser. Alright, we need to go heal that, and we need to close all doors. Is this not on? Yeah, that's on. No. Is it not working? Okay, thank God. Having a Lanius for this is really helpful. Okay, we're good. That was almost not good, but it turned out to be fine. The quad-person invasion, or boarding party, was not epic, but we got things back on track. If we had double Lanius from that last thing, that would have been helpful. But those, if we kill the Zoltans, they explode. So it's got its downsides too. All right. Let's get everything back up. Well, we're going to a store soon, or right now, so I don't want to spend anything on upgrades. Amanda's crew here is hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. Always handy. And we can get Will. We got an achievement, and I think that unlocks Cruiser B for us, or Layout B. Let's get the scrap recovery. Fix all. And that's all we want here. I think that's whole B for us, right? Where are the achievements? Or do we need to get all of them? Have 11 systems installed in the Kestrel at one time. What does that mean? Yeah, we can buy the fuel. May as well. It's always nice to have more fuel. A message broadcast from a nearby planet announces the presence of an ancient Zoltan monastery, available for visiting. Likely just a tourist trap, but still too bad you don't have time to visit. You can't see anything through the thick gases surrounding your ship. Without knowing what's out there, all you can do is wait for your FTL to charge. Give me scrap. Give me scrap. You jump into a calmer part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as a rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves into attack. Artemis on shield. Alright. Burst laser on shield. Heavy laser on weapon. Burst laser on drone. Okay, maybe we want that to hit sometimes. Just maybe. Okay, need 2. The ship explodes. We get 3 fuel, 1 drone, 39 scrap. What is the 11 systems? Like, what would that... So, would that be weapons, drones, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11? So, drone types? Is that what that would mean? I guess, I assume that would have to be it. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out the viewports in apprehension. It's eerily quiet. Or would, like, a hacking system on top of that? No, I guess that would be the 3 on the bottom right. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. This is, like, literally nothing has happened in any of these. Do we go to the store? May as well. We lose a piece of, or 2 fuel for it, but... Let's get the shield charge booster. Jump back to exit. And next sector. Let's go to the NG controlled. You arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. And let's go this way, I guess. You receive a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Respond and move in. You approach to find a Mantis ship assaulting some small NG space station. You prepare for a fight. All right. Attempt to contact the NG ship. That was a lot of scrap for that. The NG station is stripped bare and there are signs of a fierce battle. The Mantis must have left the distress call active. There's only one intruder. Who cares? All right. Jump up here. An NG ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in, armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasts its surrender. Subject goal, wealth. NG motivation, survival. Transfer of goods acceptable. Accept their offer of surrender. The NG obediently transfer over the goods and get on their way. Money for nothing. I'll fucking take it. Let's go up here and then to the store, I think. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be... I thought this whole thing was a sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Yeah. Your ship seems... is that NG? I wasn't paying attention to what I said. I did watch F2. I put my reactions up on Corey's Datapad, my lore channel. YouTube.com/Corey's Datapad. I very rarely have a chance to plug both of my channels on either channel, so that's helpful. But it was fun. I don't want to talk too much about it because a lot of people probably haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to spoil it. But I enjoyed it. And I know there's the controversy over the thing, but I don't want to spoil too much. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo's safety. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. Accept. At least you're confident for what little that's worth. Here's their last known location. Okay, let's go to the store. We got a bunch of scrap. The NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG Hive at this beacon are selling equipment for just that. Drone control, cloaking, clone bay. Well, let's see what else is here. Long range scanners, advanced FTL. The halberd's the really good one, right? It's 4 power. So do we want the halberd beam? Halberd, Vulcan, charge. There's also cloaking, which we'll probably want to get as well. But I don't know. Charge beam, 3 power, charge time of 5 seconds, shots per charge 1. Max charge shots would be 4, normal damage 1. Damage per room hit is 2, but you can get up to 5, so that'd be up to 10 damage for 17 seconds. Whereas this would be 4. And Vulcan would be 4. Shots per charge 1, normal damage 1. That's 4 power. I don't think I want the... Like, taking down shields is nice. But the power usage, yeah. I'm gonna do the halberd. I did like the halberd. cluster of NG satellites in orbit of a nearby planet are the only clue to the mechanical species we're ever here. You have other places to be. Okay, that's kind of rude. There's another store. So store... Well, we could jump here, here, quest, then we can probably jump down there. Reject. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. That's lame. No super shields. Oh, no missing either. You do not accept your surrender. Have you ever done a video on your experience history modding, how you got started, challenges? I did the video on TR for the anniversary, the 14 years of TR video, and I think that was largely about that. Maybe I didn't talk about as much as I thought I did in that. If someone who remembers better than me could check, or could tell me. But that's as much... Good night, Meep and Evan. But I think if I've done it, that would be it. I thought I did it. But I'm looking back, I'm not 100% sure I remember exactly. All right. Well, there was the 12-hour stream I did with all of them, but there was also a video I did just on my own. It was like 45 minutes or something. What do you think about the X3 game with the big Star Wars mod? I've played X4. I've never played X3. And I make videos for X2. So it looks cool, but I've never been able to actually... I've never had a chance to actually play it. Like, I own the game, but I've never... Let's do that on shields. Oh shit, I always do that. No accepting surrenders. Oh, that guy was going for the 43 scrap, 2 missiles, 2 fuel. That guy was going for the teleport. Since Petroglyph made Command and Conquer open source, do you think any of the Star Wars games may go through that too? I doubt it. Like, I guess maybe some of the really old ones, but... I'd be 40, 40. Actually, that'd be 90 plus 50. So 140 for next level of shields. Let's go for quest. You arrive at the last known location of the merchant delivery. You begin to scan for the lost ship. After a quick scan, you find the ship being chased by a pirate. This must be the missing delivery ship. You move into the rescue team. I mean, when you're talking about comparing Star Wars to Command and Conquer, EA would also be the ones that have the rights to Command and Conquer. So it wouldn't be anything to do with EA that... Like, it's not a difference in EA policy. Also, EA is looking to make more Star Wars games, but Petroglyph has some other issues with publishers. That it's harder to say that even independent of anything else, that Petroglyph would be a company that EA would go with for that. But they have a relationship from having done the EAW patches before, plus working on the Command and Conquer, like the new Command and Conquer games. The remasters, so it's not impossible that something else could happen in the future. Why do we miss on everything? There we go. Go away, drone. 47 scrap, 2 fuel, 1 missile. 2... Oh, man. 1 short. I guess in the short term it's better to do that than having the 1 extra. But let's go here, then we'll go to the exit next. You stumble across a forward scout of the Rebel fleet. They're powering up their FTL. Interesting. First laser. The ship breaks apart and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Okay. Well, I am kind of relieved to know that. So, thanks. Well, we're going to get another power. I'm going to power that. I mean, basically what happened with EA getting the license is that it's functionally the same as having LucasArts be a thing, and they have the ability to go to as many different developers as happened before. It's just so far they've typically chosen not to, and we'll see with the additional games that they want to make whether that all stays with EA-owned studios or if they start going to other studios or allowing other studios to make the games. But it really is just a way for Disney to have LucasArts without having LucasArts. And especially when LucasArts was struggling a lot for the last 5 to 6 years of independent ownership, essentially. It's yeah. It's understandable. A lot of people just want to go haha EA bad without actually understanding the things that make them bad, or just want to jump at like everything EA does is bad. And like EA is bad, but it's better to criticize them for the things that they're actually doing wrong. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it's trying to avoid notice. 3 missiles for drone? No, why would I do that? I don't want drones. Let's go to the Slug Nebula? Well, that'd just be Nebula all the way through. So we can do the NG, then we can do Hostile Nebula without having to do like 6 Nebula in a row. You arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. Do we have the thing that allows you to do it? It was... No, the NG can't... We don't have an NG, we don't have an ion weapon. Yeah. Oh, that worked. Okay. That was good. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately, saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Let's launch a missile. While I appreciate your enthusiasm, we have certain protocols for the use of explosives. Let's give them 5 then. And we get 17 scrap. That's not worth it. What a fucking ripoff. You come across a large trade station, however. As soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Search among the stores to see if someone will sell to you. We don't get a store, but we get some fuel, we get some missiles, we get some scrap. Can we upgrade that and that for that? That'd be 90 for another one. So maybe we'll do that soon. I mean, EA was as directly involved in Squadrons and Fallen Order as they were in Battlefront 2. It's all EA's own game dev companies. EA was still the same publisher, and it's largely EA changed their policies to allow them to do more of just whatever they wanted, because they weren't trying to stick to one larger AAA title as the focus for the franchise. They said, I think it was last year, that they did want to start getting into more games rather than trying to stay with whatever single high production value game. And high production value meaning even if you don't enjoy the gameplay, the actual budget of the game was much higher for Battlefront 2 versus the shorter, either the shorter game in Fallen Order or the much more focused game in Squadrons. And yeah, EA and Disney allowed there to be the Empire War patches in 2017, 2018, after LucasArts basically told Petroglyph no when they had other stuff ready. Like, everything got canceled under LucasArts between like 2009 and 2014, so Star Wars games weren't in a good place for a while. The whole game industry was kind of falling apart in some ways, because that's how you get into the decade where like MOBAs with microtransactions that are focused on one game being developed and maintained over a long time, where that was kind of the viable business strategy. And that's often better for game developers as well, for job security. So there's some benefits there. It's just when you get into monetizing content after release, that doesn't really make any sense, or having to like get this huge investment to even play a game after a few years like you get with the Paradox games in some cases. That's where you start running into problems. But yeah, you've jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of the dying ships sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without inflows for investigation. Let's do that. You scan the battlefield and find little remains. Disappointed, you prepare to jump. I've been wanting to do a video on that kind of thing for a while, to talk more in depth when I've had a chance to like plan out what I want to say rather than just trying to speak off the cuff while I'm playing another game. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship and aid him. Shall we respond? Yes. Your ship seems reasonably well equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a we already read this text in this playthrough. I'm just gonna do that. You arrive near a small fleet of civilian NG ships. A simple decryption and translation of their comm frequency tells you that they are having a frantic discussion about something obviously troubling. Let's see if we can help. Slightly shocked at your question, the leader quickly responds. Declined offer with apologetic gratitude. Topic of discussion, private matter, no concern of Federation. Let's do the quest, then the store, then exit. You arrive at the last known location of the merchant's delivery. You begin to scan for the lost ship. You find a severely damaged ship floating among some debris. The crew hails you. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete the delivery, we'll share the reward with you and join your crew. Promise to deliver the cargo and ask if anyone would be interested in joining your crew. Take the cargo, but drop them off at a nearby station. There were general military supplies in the cargo crates. You take what you can use, because we're full up on crew anyways. Unless we like switched out Bovi or Weishing or Lauren for like an NG or something. Then, I don't know. That'd be 180 plus 3... Well, yeah, 180, 210, 245, I guess? Yeah, I guess this does get into more into the FTL chance, or FTL speed, rather than the actual benefits we'd want from it. Let's do that. Okay. Check out this store. Why not? Heal up. Double burst laser instead of the heavy laser could be good. True teleporter. We could do teleporter and mind control. If we sell some stuff. You know what? Let's do teleporter. What do we got to sell though? Do we sell the heavy laser, get the burst laser? That was some nightmare field armor. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. And fix all. And that's going to be fix all she wrote. Okay, jump here, then exit. You received a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Respond to the call and move in to assist. You approach to find a Mantis ship assaulting a small NG space station. You prepare to fight. Okay, Artemis on to the shields. That burst laser onto the shields. That burst laser onto the missiles. Burst lasers are so cool. Really epic. Attempt to contact the NG. We got 44 scrap, a missile, and a drone. The station hails you. Gratitude. Expected probability of defeat without assistance, 86.2%. Request suitably reward. Request fuel, request weapon, request drone. Let's request fuel. And 62 scrap? That's pretty epic. Alright, let's exit. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You find a small space station that appears to be abandoned. Move in to examine the station. The station is in disarray. You find a cloning bay partially intact, but nothing else seems to be functioning. Scrap the machinery for 26. Next sector. Let's go to pirate controlled. This somewhat isolated region was thrown into chaos at the start of the rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it houses a center of operations for countless pirate fleets. Let's go here. Let's attack the slaver scum. I don't know that we're actually going to get much out of this. Artemis on the shields, burst laser on the shields. Sorry. I want the scrap instead, we're full. 70 scrap, Jesus. We can do 190. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Attempt to mine the asteroid. 69. You're getting so much scrap. A settlement still loyal to the Federation hails your ship. They have prepared a weapon to aid your escape from the rebels. Another halberd and 34 scrap. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational when you move into attack. Alright, shields. Shields. That is so fucking strong. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's systems restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. I know we could have just gone for the full shields there, but I'm getting greedy. Please get us fuel. A small pirate ship messages you. That sure is a shiny ship you got there. You fire a warning shot across their bow and they respond, "Hey, yar, no need for violence, it was just a comment." Oh, I wanted the violence. The AI of a nearby small rebel scout immediately identifies you as a threat and engages. Intruders. Oh. Okay. Actually. Why is everything missing? Seriously? There we go. Another 62 scrap. Alright, we're going to do some healing. Bovie, you are the engines. I need to make sure I send these guys through a path that isn't going to be deoxygenated. Wishings are weapons. Now Davian, go and heal up the rest of your way. Vivamord, heal up the rest of the way for you. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves in to attack. Alright, Artemis on that. Burst laser on that. Burst laser on that. And halberd, you may fire when ready. We will not accept surrender. We will explode you. 46 scrap, a fuel, a drone part. Let's go to the distress signal. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. You must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Carefully cut the ship out. 57 scrap. And jump to the exit. Yeah, I'll probably move him now too, that makes more sense. An advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Attack the automated ship. So, like, I was hoping it'd be in a good position to deal with any borders, but... Okay. Investigate the station. The station was apparently designed to outfit Rebel ships with drone systems. You find a functioning schematic. The only thing I'm really concerned about is missiles later. Next sector. Let's go to a slug-controlled nebula or a slug-controlled nebula. The slugs developed an ocean planet where the ability to telepathically sense another organism was more important than sight. Today they use this ability to navigate unfettered in the depths of the nebulas they inhabit. In a nebula. Let's stay in a nebula so we can maybe get the event. Your sensors are no match for the slug's telepathic abilities. A ship you never even saw opens fire from astern. Slug vessel you encountered has obviously made a big score. Slug passenger ship hails. Okay. Let's try to do as many jumps as we can. You detect multiple ships running at maximum power nearby, but you can't see anything through this thick nebula. Thank you, Alduin, for the $5 donation. I am, in fact, in Sector 7. Or, is this... yeah. The one before the last one, I think. Yeah. Get closer. You find a slug cruiser and a rock ship at a standoff. Both... is this... Okay. You find a slug cruiser and a rock ship in a standoff. Both with weapons armed and ready to fight. You could intervene before this gets out of hand. Hail them to see what's wrong. The Slug captain explains that they have upgraded the rock ship's reactor, and now the thick boulder heads are refusing to pay for the work done. The rock captain says the slime balls did a poor job and it's not worth upgrading their agreed upon price. Let's offer to pay off the debt. Pay off the debt. The rock captain still seems annoyed at the Slugs getting their undeserved scrap, but at least the situation will remain peaceful. The Slug captain, thankful for your help, offers a reactor upgrade for your ship for a fair price. Agree to the price. That was 24 for a reactor upgrade. So we saved 1 scrap on that. Lovely. How nice of them. You're surprised to find a ship without Slug markings stranded all the way out here, and move in to provide assistance. When you see the pirate insignia on the hull, you quickly reconsider. No, thank you again, Alduin. I will name the Lanius after you as soon as we are able to. Let's attack. Burst laser. Just everything on the shields until we can get the... Alright, that's a halberd beam. Onto the shields. Accept their offer. And Davian is now Alduin. Thank you again, Alduin, for the $5 donation. I think that's a safe bet this time. Technically, statistically, we have 30 missiles right now. Do we want to upgrade the oxygen? The refill boost? No, we should do this. Dodge more missiles. I never did save the positioning on that one. Save your cruise positions. Yeah, I guess we could upgrade the doors again as well. That'd probably be a good idea for the next one. And that's only, what, 35 scrap? Because we've got a really good dodge chance right now. Especially if we want to keep people locked in. The nebula looks like it's recently seen 2 ships exchange fire, with mutually assured destruction results. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Ask your slug crew to scan for survivors. Despite the destruction filling the system, your crewman is able to pick up the faint thoughts of a life form in the debris. It looks like they won't last much longer without help. Let's assist them. You bring the survivor aboard, but discover their wounds are severe. They won't live much longer. Make them comfortable. On their deathbed, they croak out a series of coordinates and beg you to go there. When you attempt to ask them why, the survivor simply says, Abadoth, and perishes. Surely they don't mean Abaloth. When it comes to slugs, no news is not necessarily good news. However, if they are watching, they don't seem to want to confront you. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to engage? Oh shit. I wanted to engage. My bad. Whatever. I thought the top would be it. Yeah. You cautiously approach a slug colony on the huge asteroid. It's a brave person who sets foot on a slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus off your clothes, but there's business to be done. We do have cloaking, but we can't get cloaking. We can sell. I think at this point, we may as well sell. Because we need to get drone control plus that. We can get a teleporter for 90. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage your ship. Demand the surrender of their goods. Look like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. Artemis on them there. O2. Missiles. Artemis on the shields. Shit, he's gonna die. Alright, that was close. As you can probably tell, I don't really use that much. There we go. You detect faint life signatures from an intact piece of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew as a first step on their path to get revenge. Sorry, Trico. Actually, you know what? Sorry. Ooh, 20%. Well, sorry, Wai Xing. So we get the extra power. Well, when we get to the final sector Tridon, I think we get like plus 10 hull right away. We have this. We can heal up now. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Next time I'll do some damage first before doing any transporting. Remember, you guys are on a bit of a delay. It's fine. You've arrived at the coordinates given to you by the dead crewman you attempted to save. There doesn't seem to be anything here. No planets, no vessels, no clue as to what he meant by sending you here. Ask your Slug crew member to scan for life forms. A Zoltan ship decloaks and demands your reasons for being here. Explain about finding the dead crewman. I'm gonna cheat. So, sucks to suck. I'm cheating on this. I'm looking for it. Uh... No, I know that was the name. I know it was Abadoth, but I just don't know if it's better to explain about the dead crewman or say Abadoth. Okay. It's nothing special. We just say it and get the bigger rewards. 63 scrap. There's a moment of silence, and the ship's captain solemnly thanks you for the information. He wishes you well on your journey. He offers several upgrades to assist you in exchange for your services. 3 fuel, a drone part, and 63 scrap. Well, the cheating wasn't to find out the name. It was cheating to see what all the branches actually lead to. I knew the name. I knew it was Abadoth. I just didn't know whether saying Abadoth or explaining the dead crew member ended up being better. Let's upgrade that. Upgrade the teleporter. So that'll make it easier to get in and out. We might even send the Mantis for some teleporter missions instead. So. Well, isn't piloting upgrade just, is the auto... It's evasion without a person manning the helm, isn't it? Because upgrading just gets us off of needing a pilot and puts the auto evasion higher. Thank you, Tritone. Can the new guy be named after me? Tricoda Tritone. Thank you for the $10 donation. Yeah, I guess we could send a Rockman and a Mantis, or a Mantis and an Alduin, because these guys are basically just here as our fighting words. Next sector, the last stand. Achievement unlocked, no red shirts here. What's that do? You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What's the meaning of this? Who are you?" Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Turtsil and the Enchi Brigade speak up. Intel suggests potential counter to the rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. 7 hull points restored, 10 fuel. Federation ships are scarce in this region of space, despite a number of civilian stations. You see a small bomber squadron engage with some Federation scouts and quickly move in to assist. Right, Artemis on shields, burst on shields, burst on shields. And I don't think Halberd does any damage to shields, right? $68 scrap, a fuel. Although this sector is still under Federation control, a small scout has slipped by the fleet. You move in to engage. Alright, gonna do that. I'm gonna set this to auto fire, and I'm gonna manually do this as soon as the halberd is up, just to make sure. Now burst on that, burst on that. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. I just want higher dodge just for the not getting hit by the fucking... Any percentage of not getting hit by the stupid ship is epic. Okay, so the halberd does do shield damage though. That's all good then. So I don't need to worry as much. This is it, the Rebel Flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. Okay. Okay. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. Yeah, I was just afraid we'd blow them up, but I'll definitely... I'll start teleporting them. I didn't fully wait for that to finish. You chase down the flagship and discover that it's heavily damaged from the previous flight. Scans indicate that it's redirected considerable power to its drones. Okay, Artemis onto shields. Burst laser onto shields. This burst laser onto a weapon. Artemis on a Uh... do that, and yeah, having the halberd on that is probably what we need to do. We need to go fix that. Burst laser. I don't like that they're doing that to our shields. Onto that. Okay. That was rough, but that could have been worse. Having that thing on the shields was really bad. Having Alduin has just been pretty epic. I wonder if I could just... Do I leave him manning the shields? Let's get that. And let's get the O2 recharge. Yeah, piloting would... So, piloting is a chance at something helpful, but all the other stuff is still a guarantee of something helpful. So, I guess we could do a bit for the auto evasion just in case, since we do have the extra. Another rebel checkpoint is monitoring this location. A number of civilians are awaiting inspection. Any of them could be Federation loyalists. The rebels haven't noticed yet. Fend for yourself, attack and escape. Artemis on shields, burst laser on weapons, burst laser on shields. There. Nope. No surrendering anymore. Yeah, I know, don't ask. That's why I was talking earlier about whether it went through or not. People were saying it did one bubble, but it didn't. That's literally what I've been doing the entire time. I guess we'll do one more. Get the 10-second cooldown at this point. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it sustained, but it looks like it transferred power to the teleporter as well. Some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Fuck. We're fighting fuck, guys. Oh, you guys fucked right up. You don't. Why? Why would you do that? Uh-oh. Okay. The game just froze. No, I don't think that's enough. Shit. That's not good. Got it. Some unlucky missiles there, but we won. Whew. One death at the end. Alduin, you died for the good of the cause. All right. Finally won. And we're not leaving easy difficulty. I think we unlock a ship for that, actually. Yeah, we'll stay on easy until we've won a couple times, but... Thank you, Alduin, for the $5 donation, as well as the sacrifice. Like, that was super lucky in terms of the amount of scrap we ended up getting in that. We were able to get fully loaded weapons, full shields, only a couple points off full engines, and we've never had that much scrap before. Thank you, Jonathan C., for the $5 donation, saying congrats on the win, saved the Federation. Thank you very much. We all saved the Federation today. Yeah, we didn't get cloaking or hacking, but we almost never have those, and we never get anywhere near full build either. Like, basically every run I do with the scrap recovery arm goes well. That seems to be the thing, especially an early one. Thank you also, Alduin, for the $5 donation. Not dead, just floating in my natural territory. Got sucked through the breach. It's where I end up every run anyways. Yeah, we ended up having to deal with them boarding more than us actually boarding, and I never got anything done with that. I've never used teleportation before. I think we used it like for 5 seconds on a previous run, so I'm still not... Still need to get the hang of that. I was talking about this on the dev stream I was doing earlier before this stream. But like, the thing about playing FTL is that most of the people who are into it have been playing it for years, so when you're just getting into it, like, I don't know that I have a game that I play on the channel where chat can get more aggro than this. Than this game. Not this time, but just in general. It can be a lot. I don't know if I'm expecting like a fucking Marvel scene after this or what. 3304 points. Stats. 3250 before. Most scrap collected, 1924. 1934. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. Going the distance. Get to Sector 8 without using missiles or bombs. Get to Sector 8 without using drones. Get to Sector 8 without losing a crew member. Get to Sector 8 without buying at a store. Interesting. On a wing repair. Get to Sector 5 without repairing at a store. Get to Sector 5 with no system or reactor upgrades. Really? That would be difficult. Get to Sector 5 without firing a shot using an offensive drone or teleporting. Huh. General progression. Event boss on easy. Beat the boss on normal. Beat the... unlock the Type A layout for every playable ship. Defeat 1,000 ships across all playthroughs. That's... I don't know. We've killed them through emptying the oxygen. Hit every room of a ship with at least one beam in under 5 seconds. Trustworthy autopilot. Defeat an enemy with all of your crew aboard it. Huh. Use the weapon pre-igniter augmentation to destroy an enemy in one volley before the ship can get a single burn off. Have a single boarding drone kill 4 crew members on one ship. Fail to evade 5 shots in a row with a fully powered upgraded engine. Okay, well, we haven't ever done full upgraded engine. It's just like the fuck you RNG achievement. Have every square of an enemy ship on fire simultaneously. Wow. Some of these would take a lot of doing. But I like that they put in that kind of thing to reward, like, give you ideas of some kind of, like, challenge playthroughs to do. I think that's well done. Just a little thing, but you're going to play with this one? Yeah, I'm going to do mods in the future, once I'm more familiar with the base game. What ship will I use next? I don't know. Let's see what we have. Taurus, Bulwark, Kestrel. Okay, we have this. I think we'll do the Taurus next. If we beat the Taurus, we get the Federation Cruiser Type A. If we beat it with the NG, we get the Stealth Cruiser. Or we'll beat it with the Rock, we get the Stealth Cruiser. Thank you, Alduin, for the $5 donation. Maybe I won't end up in the void of space next time, fingers crossed. I mean, make no promises. Maybe we'll do the Rock. I don't know. I don't really want to stop streaming, but we finished the game. I don't know. Let's just pull off a Bulwark here. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. Powering up their FTL. You have a beam weapon? Oh, come on. You're smarter than this. Alduin wants the weapons rock. That's Vincent. Alright. Tritone and Jonathan C. If you guys want to claim it. No, didn't kill the engines. Whatever. I was distracted. We're off to a great start. Shit. There's a single ship at this beacon. They hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us? Yes. Okay. Vincent is now Alduin. Yeah, if we die quickly enough, Then maybe we'll play Nexamon. Jonathan, you want the pilot? Alright. Reject their offer. Let's not accept their surrender. See if we can get anything better for this one. Aw, we lost a missile on that. Only 2 missiles and 20 scrap. I would have preferred the other way around. Jonathan wants the pilot, which is Borman. Jonathan C just became C. So Jonathan Kirkner, by process of elimination, is Tritone. I've never used this ship before. I don't know if we can get to the quest and then out. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Sure, and we'll give them the 5. We get 24 scrap for that. I feel like that's just a bad way to sell. I've never seen any other result from that other than a bit of scrap, so maybe I'll stop doing that. Nothing. A ship with a conspicuous pirate marking is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Hail the ship. Thank you, Alduin. I've literally every playthrough I've always had of oxygen-related problems. In 2, 1... I wouldn't say that you just died from oxygen-related problems. You died from getting hit by a missile while fixing a room that was deoxygenated. Dock with the ship. Why nothing? Come on, the timing on that was just very unfortunate. Well, I guess someone go fix it. This quest is like super far out of the way. You escort the ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you are ambushed by a rebel ship. You walked right into their trap. Possible effect, breach, fire, stun 2 times on damage. Oh, 2 times damage on system returns. Okay. Let's not accept that. I'm basically just trying to vent them to death. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Not enough scrap material. This whole sector has been a bust. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you. Stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on. Attack the pirate. That's a shitty reward. Or I would let you go. Oh, really? Come on, don't use all my missiles. Resist? No resist. There, die. With the pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done, but there will be just another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry, we can't give you more. All of our missiles are gone. Thank you, Aldwin, for the $5 donation. Speaking of O2, I bet you wouldn't send me the engines if there wasn't a breach. As I said, oxygen-related problems. I mean, there were missiles going everywhere. You were in danger of missile-related death no matter where you are. That's why you got hit by that specific one, but... Your sensitive picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it's trying to avoid notice. Hail them. Sure. We need that. What are the Zoltan controlled? Yeah. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous as to the rebels. Okay, what do we do for the Zoltan ship? Is that the one we were looking at? Yeah. Nope. No, it's not. Unlock. Unarmed Zoltan. Transport. Non-distress beacon, the long-range scanners will detect no ship presence. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon. Okay. Well, I'll look that up more when we see it, if we see it. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's investigate. Let's see if we can help them. Okay, everyone's dead. No cloning. This is going to end from lack of fuel. A small rebel research station overlooks a pulsating star. Before you can react, a rebel ship spots you and moves into attack. Oh, come on. Every fucking time. Participate in their study, get some scrap, lovely. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. We have 5 missiles. That was a shitty run. I don't like the rock cruiser. What? Oops. Press the full quit button. Oh well. It's probably what we were going to do anyways. Well, I think that's going to do it for the stream tonight. One good run, 2 terrible runs. But I'm probably not going to try to play the rock cruiser anymore. We just had some unlucky misses on engines when stuff was getting away and ended up losing any chance of getting anything. And no store. The lack of a store there was unfortunate as well. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed regardless. Thank you for watching. And hope to see you next time. We're going to be doing more midnight streams more often. People seem to like that. We'll do Nexamon tomorrow maybe. But we'll see about what the specifics are on that. Maybe we'll even do midnight modding tomorrow. That's the new name from Monday Night Modding. But But yeah. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Jonathan C., Alduin, and Tritone for their donations.